In this video, I am going to explain pointer arithmetic. So what is pointer arithmetic? Like any other variable, pointer can be incremented and decremented. Also, we can add and subtract integer value from the pointer. That means we can add integer value to a pointer. We can also subtract integer value from the pointer. Now you see, if you consider int I is a variable whose value equal to 10. I is a variable, its value is 10. So if you use plus I or I plus, what does it mean? That is I is equal to I plus 1. That means this is equal to 11. So you know, if I equal to 10, if you use increment operator, either pre-increment or post-increment, plus I or I plus, what does it mean? It increases the value of the variable by 1. Similarly, if you consider minus I or I minus, what does it mean? It decreases the value of the variable by 1. That means I is equal to I minus 1 equal to 9. So you know what is the use of increment and decrement operator for the variable. Now you see, if you consider pointer variable, suppose int I equal to 10 and int star p is a pointer variable. So p equal to ampersand I. So what does it mean? I is a variable whose value is 10, address is 1000, suppose. And p is a pointer variable whose value is 1000, address is 2000. Since I is an integer type pointer, if you use plus I or I plus, then I is equal to I plus 1. If you use minus I or I minus, then I equal to I minus 1 equal to 9. But in case of pointer, if you use increment operator or decrement operator, what will happen? For example, if write plus p or p plus, minus p or p minus. So in this case, what will happen? If you use increment operator for the pointer variable, it increases the value of the p by the size of the pointer, size of the data type to which a pointer points to. You see, here I is a integer type variable, p is a pointer of integer type, p equal to ampersand I, p equal to 1000. If I write plus p or p plus, it increases the value of the p by the size of the data type to which pointer points to. That means in this case, plus p means that is equal to 1000 plus what is the size of the data type the pointer points to. Since it is integer type, so the size of integer 2, that's why it is 1002. Similarly, if you write p plus, same thing, that is 1000 plus 2 equal to 1000. So if pointer is incremented or decremented, then the value of the pointer increases by the size of the data type to which pointer points to. For example, another example you see, if you consider the minus minus p, what will happen for decrement operator? Suppose we write minus minus p or p minus minus. In this case, p equal to 1000 minus 2 bytes, that is 998. So either use minus minus p or p minus. That means if the pointer is decremented, then the value of the variable is decremented by the size of the data type. Since it is integer type data, size is 2, so 1000 minus 2. Similarly, if you consider character type data, suppose char ch equal to a, char ch equal to a. Here float x equal to 1.5. Here you take a pointer char star p equal to ampersand ch. Here float star q equal to ampersand x. Now p is a character type pointer. Here q is a float type pointer. If write plus plus p, in this case p plus size of data type of pointer. Now since p is the character type pointer, it becomes p plus 1. That means p value plus 1, because the character type data size is 1 byte. Similarly, if write here plus plus q or q plus plus, that is equal to q plus 4, because here the pointer is floating type. So if a pointer is incremented or decremented, it increases the value of the variable by the size of the data type pointer points to. It decreases the value of the variable by the size of the data type it points to. So in this way you can use increment and decrement operator for the pointer. Now if you add some integer value to a pointer, so what will happen? For example, int I equal to 10, this is integer type variable. Int star p, this is equal to ampersand I, that means it is the pointer which holds the address of I. Diagrammatically, if you show, then this is I 10 1000, this is p 1000, then 2000. So in this case, suppose we consider p plus 1. What does it mean? P plus 1 means p equal to 1000 plus 1 into 2 bytes. That means address equal to 1002. Why? So you see, since it is 1 into 2 bytes. Suppose p plus 3. So p plus 3 means that is 1000 plus 3 into 2 bytes. So what is 2 bytes? This is the size of the data type of pointer. So here pointer points to integer type data. Its size is 2 byte. If you add 1, then 1 into 2 bytes, because it is integer type data, then into 2 bytes, then 3 into 2 bytes. Similarly, suppose p minus 2. P minus 2 means that is 1000 minus 2 into 2 bytes. So if you add any integer value with a pointer variable, then what will be the address? The address of the pointer plus the value of the pointer plus integer value into size of the data type. So here, that means if you add or subtract any integer value to a pointer variable, then how can we calculate the address? The address calculated by the pointer value, means this is also address pointer value into the integer into size of the data type a pointer points to. So 1002. Similarly, if you subtract a pointer, if you subtract an integer from a pointer, so at that time just you multiply that integer value by the size of the data type. So this is pointer arithmetic in C.